friends! Good to see you after like 20 years away from YouTube. Anyways, this video is a tutorial for the new Ariana Grande Positions video. I'm obsessed with that makeup, and so I just had to recreate it as my little debut back onto YouTube. So if you want to see, how I did this thing, then keep watching. Okay, let's go in and start the eyes because I am so excited to do this vlog. I don't know why I'm doing this. Because I haven't done filming for so long, I feel like Tana Mojo, because she always looks in the camera, and I get it. I feel like I understand now. I just realized you can probably see my unplucked eyebrows. Anyways, this is real. This is me. I'm starting with my base, which is just a concealer. It's just my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. This is in the shade Medium 1 Custard. And then I'm just grabbing this little fluffy brush right here. I think it's from Morphe maybe. I don't really remember, but the labels come off because I've just washed it so many times. But I'm grabbing the concealer from the back of my hand and I'm just gonna coat all over my eyelids just to give it the base for the eyeshadow. I got Botox a couple months ago, just in my forehead. It really limits how much you can move your forehead. You can see it's like literally all worn off now, but oh my god. I always raise my eyebrows and close my eyes and look like down into a mirror when I'm doing it, and I couldn't really do that. It was really difficult, so I'm really happy that I can like move my whole face again. It looks like she's got some sort of like nude-ish matte color right on this area here, so I think I've found a good one. I'm using my Mecca Max palette. This is called the Dream Queen palette, and I'm just going to be taking that one there. I'm taking another flat brush. Again, I don't know where it's from. I'm going to be popping that just all over my lid. I'm not going to bother to go up higher than my crease. I feel like she kind of just went in with a shadow just to like mark it out. So we're going to do that today. I'm going to use my trusty Mecca palette again, and I'm using this color just here. Now I'm using a brush that's a little bit thicker, a little bit fluffier. I just want to keep that same shape so I can just map it out really easily instead of a big fluffy brush. I like to follow my crease so you can kind of see it pretty easily like that. And then she takes it out. But her brows finish like up here. Like they're way more straight. So mine, I'm not gonna do that. Make sure you tap off excess. I'm just trying to make as much of like a curve as I can. I'm going to be using this brown in the corner. I don't know, these colors are really just doing it for me today. So I'm using a really small brush this time. This is going to make it not blend out as much and just make the line a little bit darker. I'm keeping it more on like the lower line and just being really subtle with it. I feel like that's starting to look pretty similar. Now I'm going to do the wing liner, but just with the eyeshadow first, just to kind of map everything out that way. So I'm just going to start from the edge of my eye, right on top, and just join up those lines. Okay, so let's move on to eyeliner now. I'm pretty sure she's got quite a smudged out eyeliner look, so I'm going to go in with a gel. I'm using the MAC Black Track eyeliner with just a angled brush. This one's from MAC as well, and it doesn't say. Again, literally everything is worn off, but it's from MAC. The eyeliner that she has is a lot thicker on the outer edge as well, and it's a lot thinner on the inner corners, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, let's start from out here first. I always mark out my line first, and then I go ahead and I join it back up. I'm gonna go in and try and smudge it out the tiniest little bit, just on the edges. That's basically it. It's like the tiniest little bit, and now I'm gonna go back over that black liner close to the lash line just to make it a little bit darker. Okay, this eyeliner is like done, I think. Anyways, we're moving on to mascara and lashes. So I am using the Better Than Sex mascara. I like to use the mini one because I feel like you get more product out of it, by the way. My favourite line that I heard Chloe Morello say in a video once was that she hated peeling the pre-cum off the glue, or she loved it, I don't remember, but she called that little dry bit pre-cum. Never been able to get over it, but this is the pre-cum. I don't know why, but that is so satisfying to me. Okay, now with the lashes, I just like to kind of bend them into place. Okay, now we're just gonna put the glue on the lash. I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes, or like a minute, and then I'm gonna use some tweezers and a mirror again to apply it. Now we winked. I'm going insane. Pop this right in the center, then you're going to pull the edge up so it's kind of sitting right on the outside of the eye. Then just go through a routine of like pushing it close to the lash line if you can. If the glue goes up there a little bit more than you actually want it to, just use your finger to kind of stamp it off. Go back in with your tweezers and just like pull your lashes out and then push it right on the bit where you need it to go. Okay, now that the eyes are done, let's move on to the skin. I'm going to be using the Hangover Primer by Too Faced as per usual. Maybe not. Maybe I am not. Okay, let's go into a different one. This one's a really good hydrating one as well. It's the Smashbox Primizer, so it's like a moisturizer and primer. I'm going to be just chucking that all around my face. I like to put this like right underneath my eyes as well if I don't have an under eye primer or an eye cream. I've been trying out some little testers of a Chantecaille foundation. This is in the shade Nude. It doesn't match me because it's me at my tan stage, but I'm just gonna blend this down my neck and hope for the best. No, this is completely wrong, but anyways, I'm just gonna literally chuck it everywhere. Let's make it work. Oh, that matches pretty damn good actually. We're gonna be fine. We're fine. We're fine. And this brush is the IT Cosmetics Complexion Perfection brush. After that foundation is on, I'm gonna go back in with the concealer that I used for my eyes, and I'm just gonna chuck that on my face. So I'm gonna do just here. And then maybe take it up a tiny bit. Add a little bit there as well. And I like to do bit by bit just because sometimes it dries out and you don't want that. I've got a fresh beauty blender. I just cleaned it, so that's amazing. And then I'm gonna take the remainder of that concealer, and I just like to put that on my nose instead of using a whole fresh batch, because that's when my nose goes really flaky and it just starts to like mess up. And then I'm just gonna put this concealer on the center of my forehead and just kind of stamp everything else in. I'm gonna try baking today. I normally don't do it, but today is the day. So I'm using my Hourglass powder. I just smacked the heck out of this powder to get all the remaining product. So I'm just gonna dip it in and do that whole like, how do I do it? Gonna take it down the sides of the nose. I feel like they do that as well. I don't know how to bake, bro. Everyone always has such a smooth like. Okay, whatever. Let's chuck that up there as well, shall we? Awesome. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I only like to do the tiniest little bit just because they're already thick and crazy. So I'm using the Benefit Precisely Brow Pencil. It's the little one, and it's in 3.5. Brush the hairs up. I'm just gonna fill in these little bits on the end. I wish I had brows like Ariana Grande, where they like go outwards instead of like down. Now before this gets too dry, I'm just gonna dust away everything. So moving on to bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer. It's a bit shimmery. It's more luminous, if anything. And I'm going to just kind of go bit by bit. And then you can go around the sides of it and just make that look very defined. And then I'm just gonna chuck some right on my forehead. I'm just gonna try a tiny bit of contouring on my nose. So for the contouring, I'm just gonna be using a powder. I'm just using the Smashbox contour palette. It's in the lighter shades, and I'm just gonna use this color here. I'm gonna pop that right down the outer edge and join it into my brow. I don't know if that looks crap or not. And then I'm gonna make a little... Oh, okay. I get it. It makes it look like I have a button nose if you like go like that. Oh. Okay, well, good enough for me. From this same palette, I'm gonna grab this color up here for a blush. I'm obsessed with this color for a blush. It's just so pretty and bright. And then I'm gonna chuck this right over the bridge of my nose as well. Okay, now I'm gonna use my all-time favorite highlighter. It's literally just the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. This is in the shade 100 Molten Gold. Gonna put some just down the tip of my nose. And then right on the tip here where I left out for the contour. And blend that in with your finger a tiny bit. And then we're gonna put this right on the brow bone. For the bottom of her eyes, I'm pretty sure she keeps it quite neutral except for the edges. I think she puts a tiny little bit of color. I'm just using that color from the palette, and I'm just gonna do it very slightly as if to just join up with that line that's going up. Now I'm gonna use my mascara, and I'm just gonna coat my lashes. I'm gonna use that dark color from this palette and a fluffier, thicker angled brush, and I'm just gonna line all around my eyes. Okay, so I think we've done the makeup. I'm gonna go away now and I'm gonna try and do her hair that she does. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, but let's see. Okay, so I've just changed locations. I'm in my room now. I was taking photos in here with the ring light and I forgot to end this video, but I did my hair. It's really hard to do, but you get there, and these bits are not staying up, but you know. It is what it is. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It's weird being back after like 10 years away, so I hope I did good today. If you want to see any other types of makeup looks, drop them in the comments. I don't know. Dislike this if you disliked it, and like it if you like it. I don't really care. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye!